بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم.
In the name of Allah, the entirely merciful, the especially merciful.
والطور
By the mount,
وكتاب مسطور
and by a book inscribed,
في رق منشور
in parchment spread open,
والبيت المعمور
and by the frequented house,
والسقف المرفوع
and by the heaven raised high,
والبحر المسجور
and by the sea filled with fire.
إن عذاب ربك لواقع.
Indeed, the punishment of your Lord will occur.
ما له من دافع.
Of it there is no preventer.
يوم تمور السماء مورا.
On the day the heaven will sway with circular motion,
وتسير الجبال سيرا.
and the mountains will pass on, departing.
فويل يومئذ للمكذبين.
Then woe that day to the deniers,
الذين هم في خوض يلعبون.
who are in empty discourse amusing themselves.
يوم يدعون إلى نار جهنم دعا.
The day they are thrust toward the fire of hell with a violent thrust, its angels will say,
هذه النار التي كنتم بها تكذبون.
This is the fire which you used to deny.
أفسحر هذا أم أنتم لا تبصرون.
Then is this magic, or do you not see?
اصلوها فاصبروا أو لا تصبروا سواء عليكم إنما تجزون ما كنتم تعملون.
Enter to burn therein, then be patient or impatient. It is all the same for you. You are only being recompensed for what you used to do.
إن المتقين في جنات ونعيم.
Indeed, the righteous will be in gardens and pleasure,
فاكهين بما آتاهم ربهم ووقاهم ربهم عذاب الجحيم.
enjoying what their Lord has given them, and their Lord protected them from the punishment of hell fire.
كلوا واشربوا هنيئا بما كنتم تعملون.
They will be told, eat and drink in satisfaction for what you used to do.
متكئين على سرر مصفوفة وزوجناهم بحور عين.
They will be reclining on thrones lined up, and we will marry them to fair women with large, beautiful eyes.
والذين آمنوا واتبعتهم ذريتهم بإيمان ألحقنا بهم ذريتهم وما ألتناهم من عملهم من شيء كل امرئ بما كسب رهين.
And those who believed and whose descendants followed them in faith, we will join with them their descendants, and we will not deprive them of anything of their deeds. Every person, for what he earned, is retained.
وأمددناهم بفاكهة ولحم مما يشتهون.
And we will provide them with fruit and meat from whatever they desire.
يتنازعون فيها كأسا لا لغو فيها ولا تأثيم.
They will exchange with one another a cup of wine, wherein results no ill speech or commission of sin.
ويطوف عليهم غلمان لهم كأنهم لؤلؤ مكنون.
There will circulate among them servant boys especially for them, as if they were pearls well protected.
وأقبل بعضهم على بعض يتساءلون.
And they will approach one another, inquiring of each other.
قالوا إنا كنا قبل في أهلنا مشفقين.
They will say, indeed, we were previously among our people fearful of displeasing Allah.
فمن الله علينا ووقانا عذاب السموم.
So Allah conferred favor upon us and protected us from the punishment of the scorching fire.
إنا كنا من قبل ندعوه إنه هو البر الرحيم.
Indeed, we used to supplicate him before. Indeed, it is he who is the beneficent, the merciful.
فذكر فما أنت بنعمة ربك بكاهن ولا مجنون.
So remind, O Muhammad, for you are not, by the favor of your Lord, a soothsayer or a madman.
أم يقولون شاعر نتربص به ريب المنون.
Or do they say of you, a poet for whom we await a misfortune of time?
قل تربصوا فإني معكم من المتربصين.
Say, wait, for indeed I am with you among the waiters.
أم تأمرهم أحلامهم بهذا أم هم قوم طاغون.
Or do their minds command them to say this, or are they a transgressing people?
أم يقولون تقوله بل لا يؤمنون.
Or do they say, he has made it up? Rather, they do not believe.
فليأتوا بحديث مثله إن كانوا صادقين.
Then let them produce a statement like it, if they should be truthful.
أم خلقوا من غير شيء أم هم الخالقون.
Or were they created by nothing, or were they the creators of themselves?
أم خلقوا السماوات والأرض بل لا يوقنون.
Or did they create the heavens and the earth? Rather, they are not certain.
أم عندهم خزائن ربك أم هم المسيطرون.
Or have they the depositories containing the provision of your Lord? Or are they the controllers of them?
أم لهم سلم يستمعون فيه فليأت مستمعهم بسلطان مبين.
Or have they a stairway into the heaven upon which they listen? Then let their listener produce a clear authority.
أم له البنات ولكم البنون
Or has he daughters while you have sons?
أم تسألهم أجرا فهم من مغرم مثقلون.
Or do you, O Muhammad, ask of them a payment, so they are by debt burdened down?
أم عندهم الغيب فهم يكتبون.
Or have they knowledge of the unseen, so they write it down?
أم يريدون كيدا فالذين كفروا هم المكيدون.
Or do they intend a plan? But those who disbelieve, they are the object of a plan.
أم لهم إله غير الله سبحان الله عما يشركون.
Or have they a deity other than Allah? Exalted is Allah above whatever they associate with Him.
وَإِن يَرَوْا كِسْفًا مِّنَ السَّمَاءِ سَاقِطًا يَقُولُوا سَحَابٌ مَّرْكُومٌ.
And if they were to see a fragment from the sky falling, they would say, it is merely clouds heaped up.
فذرهم حتى يلاقوا يومهم الذي فيه يصعقون.
So leave them until they meet their day in which they will be struck insensible.
يوم لا يغني عنهم كيدهم شيئا ولا هم ينصرون.
The day their plan will not avail them at all, nor will they be helped.
وَإِنَّ لِلَّذِينَ ظَلَمُوا عَذَابًا دُونَ ذَلِكَ وَلَكِنَّ أَكْثَرَهُمْ لَا يَعْلَمُونَ.
And indeed, for those who have wronged is a punishment before that, but most of them do not know.
وَاصْبِرْ لِحُكْمِ رَبِّكَ فَإِنَّكَ بِأَعْيُنِنَا وَسَبِّحْ بِحَمْدِ رَبِّكَ حِينَ تَقُومُ.
And be patient, O Muhammad, for the decision of your Lord, for indeed you are in our eyes. And exalt Allah with praise of your Lord when you arise.
وَمِنَ اللَّيْلِ فَسَبِّحْهُ وَإِدْبَارَ النُّجُومِ.
And in a part of the night exalt him, and after the setting of the stars.